Sifikile thina bafana bomkhosi lipasuka siye Jambo siwelele ma sekaseduze nje Jambo yawo siwelele ma Sekusokhali pasuka sesifikile thina bafana bomkhosi sekusokhali pasuka siweleleta sifikile thina bafana bomkhosi sekusokhali pasuka Jambo yawo siwelele ma right ngomelele Bo yawo siwelele ma sekusokhali pasuka sifikile no ithathe it's fine Ipefesha siwelele isifile thina abumkhosi ipefesha siwelele Ipasuka thina sekusokhali pepesha siwelele esifile thina Amandla, 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 amandla. Viva ANC, viva. Good afternoon, comrades after lunch, delegates from branches. Once again, you are welcomed. We've got an honor to welcome the Secretary General of the ANC on stage to address us. General Secretary Fikile Mbalula. Secretary General Fikile Mbalula. Amanda.
Amandla! 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 Thank you very much. Salam alaikum. Comrades, kumnandi bala. Kumnandi bala. Thank you very much, Comrade Dada, the regional chair. I didn't see Sasabona, I'm sure he's busy with the work of the conference, because when I asked, they said he's busy. So we secretaries, we are workhorses. So we pull things together. And the entire RTT, and all of you Comrade delegates, and Comrade Deputy Secretary General, Comrade Nomvula Mkonyane, NEC, NEC deployees present here, to Gauteng, led by Kumbuzo, supported by Mahlengi, as a deployee to the Johannesburg region, Comrade Poli Bushelo, also deployee to Gauteng, Comrade Mdumanana, the head of organizing, present here, and all other comrades who are present here. Sorry? And Comrade Sihle Zikalala, how can I forget my SG? Ndikubile naleshoti for a long time. Bingunobhala omkhulu wenhlangano yabantu abasha uSihle Zikalala. Comrades, I'm not going to be long because I've been briefed by the leadership. Okay, let me greet the PEC, PTT deployees present here. Dingamlibala njani ubhuti Ambi. Yes. Our veteran here to Chini Madoda Yazan in the Kumbuz, Put Ambi, and all PTT members present here. Comrades, we are very impressed, and I want to express this up front. You are having a conference of Johannesburg finally taking place. And secondly, we didn't read anything that brings the ANC in disrepute. I was briefed that earlier on there were comrades who were doing uncharacteristic things, and Sihle had to intervene. We must never ever do such things in the name of the ANC. There's nothing wrong to contest for positions, but you must remember the person you are contesting with is your comrade tomorrow. It's not your enemy. Stop this thing of treating each other like we are enemies. Contesting and losing, the person you have lost to is your comrade. And contests in their very nature are robust, they are engaging, but they must not turn us into enemies. Now, conference come once. This is the time of branches. You must talk among each other about your choices. If you can't find each other biological, you will vote. Angisho? Yes. And you vote for the comrade of your choice. I've heard here that other people were talking about money and so on. Yekeni into yemali. Umuntu okunika imali ithathe uyidle ngoba soze siyithola. And bengicula nani la Comrade omnye uyangithulisa. Ndithi hey kanti intoni madoda sikwi-match ye-Kaizer Chiefs kwenzakalani? Hey, mina was just singing here. Kanti isign lento. So I had to retreat quickly. I'm showing bonile. Hey, DSG kwafuneka ngibuye umva. Utwa SG ungena kwenye manje. Comrades, contest must happen peacefully and politically. You must engage with each other. Remember, Johannesburg must come back. Asisafuni coalitions. We must win with decisive majority. And the people who are going to make us win, it's you, comrades. Akekho omunye umuntu. It's you who are going to bring the ANC back here in Johannesburg. And I can tell you up front that you have the capacity, you can do it. So comrades, we are very happy. Even those who are intending to do bad things, don't do them. And if you do them, we will have to clamp down on you. Because we can no longer allow renewal to be reversed. We cannot allow that. We are going to a general council in about 3 to 4 days from now at Birchwood. That general council is going to discuss a number of things, including the midterm report. We did come to you in the structures and report from time to time. And I had an opportunity to engage with the branches of Johannesburg and brief them about this general council with members of the NEC. And even after our loss, I did have an opportunity to engage with you because in terms of the national officials, I'm deployed in Johannesburg. Now, I want us to win, and we're going to win. But today is the day where we correct the ANC, and we sort ourselves out through this particular conference. I was briefed by comrades that this conference will finish its business in terms of discussion documents, because you did not only come here to elect, you must also have discussions in the commissions. And that is why I'm not going to be long, because you have not even adopted the credentials. So even credentials, don't waste time. Just lula nje quick. And move forward. No, comrades, I'm saying you cannot spend the whole day of the conference discussing one item. So that is my advice to you. You must finish the business of conference. In the conferences we have convened, only one that have disappointed in one province, which comrades arrived, and then when they arrived at conference, they said, let's just finish with elections, the rest will see it. And then they skipped. So we had to make them to start again and basically have a proper conference of the ANC in that region. So even here, that is going to be the case. The issue I want to talk to you about, very briefly, is that you know we have been engaging with the Communist Party. We can't find each other with the Communist Party. The Communist Party have resolved to contest elections on their own. Mamelan, I'm reporting to you. So the Communist Party have resolved to contest elections on their own. The National Executive Committee have been grappling with this particular issue. We are going to the General Council and we are going to report to you the steps we have taken. Now, to us, ideologically, it doesn't make sense that the party can stand on its own. We have agreed in the last conference that we must deal with the question of reconfiguration, which we have agreed with the party. The ANC, comrades, is not fighting for the destruction of capitalism. That is the role of the party. We are not a communist party as the ANC. We have worked with the communists in the ANC, who themselves took a decision to even join the ANC. That is why there's a question of dual membership. It has not been an issue. But we have always understood that the Communist Party is the vanguard of the working class. And the African National Congress is the vanguard liberation movement. So we bring in there the union, the workers organized, joined by civil society, civic movement, Sanko, and the Communist Party. We have said that this resolution is going to make us now begin to question dual membership of comrades. Because you can't campaign this side and this side same time. Because we used to have one campaign. So when the party contests on its own, it means that communists who used to be with us in the trenches are now going to be distinctly on the other side. And what they will be campaigning on, we don't know. Now, we said this is not good for the movement, but we couldn't find each other. But we said as the ANC, this decision cannot be a decision between the ANC and the party. It must include other components of the alliance, which is COSATU and which is also Sanko. Because now we are going to ask the workers who to vote for between the ANC and the party. We're going to divide the alliance. I know comrades have been saying that no, some that maybe this thing must happen. But the ANC have not seen it that way. The Communist Party have already started campaigning. In different by-elections, it has been participating. Now to us, in our relationship with the party, the question has not been about numbers, because the constituency we are going to be talking to is one and the same. They will not organize the constituency of other opposition parties. We are going to talk to the same base, and in that way dividing the alliance. So comrades, I'm reporting to you that we have failed to agree that the party must revisit that resolution. Our last meeting was a week ago, and we are going to the General Council, and we are also going to celebrate 40 years of the Congress of South African Trade Unions. Now, the National Executive Committee is processing the question of the implications of this decision. How is it going to apply, and what should be the attitude of our structures to that particular decision? We have invited the Communist Party to our General Council. We hope they come, but coming also will not change their decision, because they say it's a resolution of conference. Now, we will discuss, among others, the implications of this particular decision and how it is going to take off on the ground. But politically, comrades, we are not convinced that is the correct resolution. We believe that that resolution is very much destructive to the tripartite alliance. And we have distributed a document which we call it the perspective of the ANC. That perspective look at the evolution of relations between the ANC and the Communist Party. And I'm not going to get into it because it will take a lot of time. But I hope in the process, you will be able to undergo thorough political understanding of what we are saying in that particular perspective. We have dealt with a number of issues in our country, including the 40% and the setback we have suffered as the movement. And we are in the era of tectonic global situation that is forever fluid. And it looks like our country, South Africa, is going to have a taste of imperialist aggression of the United States of America, led by Donald Trump. From nowhere, we are under attack by the administration of Donald Trump. We must prepare ourselves and prepare our people for a long struggle in the fight of this imperialist aggression. Because in the long term, it will have an impact on the lives of our people and also in terms of our economy. So we must be ready. The ANC resolution says we are the disciplined force of the left, and the ANC is anti-imperialist. We don't believe that we must forsake our sovereignty to another country. We believe in multipolarism, not unilateralism of the United States of America, which behaves like a world policeman and want to tell countries what to do in their different countries. And we hosted a very successful G20 here in South Africa. And Comrade Dada and your team, you did a sterling job. We must not only tell you things when we criticize, but we must tell you, comrades, when you do good. You did a sterling job, and that job, they said you are doing it only for G20. It must be sustained. You remember when they said we will not defeat load shedding? And then we are only doing it for elections. Where is load shedding? It's gone. We are dealing with load reduction, no longer load shedding. So they said, no, they are doing this thing just for elections. So even G20, we must not do things because there's G20. Everything must be sustainable. And that is how we are going to win Johannesburg back. We don't want coalitions, comrades. We want overwhelming majority, but that overwhelming majority will not come on a silver platter. We must work for it. We must work for it. We must get into the hearts of our people. Our people themselves, when they looked at us, they said, we can feel it with G20, it is here. Our government has got the capacity. And we congratulate the president as well. President and Comrade Ronald Lamola for doing a sterling job to deliver the G20 here in our country. And it was indeed a wonderful experience. And it happened at Nazareth. I went there representing you. I saw it in Nazareth. Nina nibonele kude, but mina ngati no ndimele lama comrade la. Nganikwa itag kwatho Secretary General. And ndamcenga nonomvula ndamsikela. Wafika naye shame park ku G20. Omdu no Mahlengi, no, they couldn't arrive there. Abakange bakwazi ukufika. Unchaveni was there, ngoba benguminister, but besinimele kahle comrades. Siniqhubele kakuhle kakhulu. So siyabonga maqabane. ingahle inkomfa yenu siyanalalisela ibe conference entle haholo lisebetse ka thata liskala ngwapa ska ika ke mokiti wa dikatsi nithandi ANC ningathandi umuntu nithandi ANC yeah nithandi ANC because xa uthanda umuntu when you love a person and leave the ANC a person angakujikela aba bantu bayajampa and nawo ama comrade la contestayo azibambe angacabanga ukuthi no nithanda bona nithanda iANC bangalwi ngathi there is no tomorrow you must contest. It is healthy. There's no problem about it. Even those who want to bring contests about 2027 divile apa nifuna uqala ingoma hayine pula ningayiqali please hayine pula lo ngoma indibulalise ngabantu abaningi kuthiwa pula yambalula awune pula ya Ramaphosa ngoba Ramaphosa kuyena athweri and ndifuna ukunixelela uyabona comrades they want us to be divided. If you look at it they say hey NGC they are going to remove the president. There's nothing like that. We've got a fantastic president wethu siyam support and nathi lapha phezulu C1 we have said certain things must stop and they must stop. Kukho abantu abangafuna ukuzistopha. Journalists come to you, hey, now sozibona uyinkokheli. When that time comes, izawuvulwa lento. Sixoxe. And then you will know whether a comrade stand or doesn't stand. But yeah, SG uyasi slower down. Ufuna ubaleka yedwa. Ayikho leyo nto. Awuyazi into enhlizweni yami. Nento engizicabangela yona nje. So now I'm communicating decisions of the organization. Decision of the organization that says, let us look at the moment we are in and realize ukuthi we are facing existential crisis. If as is qoqi as the ANC iyaphela lento ngatsho ePitoli bathi no sputla no vote that when you comrade 3 a.m. that comrade power will leave us yathi I comrade eTshwane that will never happen comrade Mbalula bathi no sputla no vote yamka ipower ayikabuyi nangoku eTshwane. So we can only win back if we are strong in our branches, in our organization, together. ANC has never gone to an election and won because polls favor us as the incumbent. They've always said the ANC will not do well in this campaign, but we fought back. We fought back. 65%. We won here in Johannesburg. Here in Gauteng, once you lose Johannesburg, we have lost an election. You know that truth, Angisho? That is why you are a special region. It's a special region because you've got, when you talk about the emergence of the black middle class or middle strata, its resonance and its expression, it's here in Johannesburg. When you talk about black intellectuals, you talk about black professionals, majority of them, where are they? They're in Johannesburg. They are here in Johannesburg, nowhere else in the country. So when we drop in Joburg, the whole country will going down. Next year, March, the PTT will be gone. You are going to a provincial conference. And it starts with you in this region, with your regional conference. When we reconfigured Gauteng, we did it because, among others, we wanted to respond Sayolanda Opra Ambi. We wanted to respond to the challenge that is facing the movement in the province. We didn't do it because we have a luxury of conferences. We want ourselves to think very hard about the moment we're in. And some of us still think it's business as usual. Comrade, you will become a leader of the opposition. Imkile ANC, iphelile. Abantu bengayivotelanga. Because when we were supposed to express ourselves about the interest of the people, we were busy about who must lead. By the time you finish that battle of who must lead, you'll be leading from the opposition benches. The primary task at the present moment is that we are facing a situation that we can only get ourselves out of it and nobody else. We must build the ANC, root and branch. Root and branch. And not kowtow others. Talk about others. Think about others. We must build the ANC ourselves. Madanga Commission will not destroy the ANC. Because Madanga Commission, we support it because it's doing wonders, things that we knew are there but we could not see them. Non-stop. Ndacho ngawuthi ndisele now. Ijuluke ngempela. Kade siyazi ukuthi amaphoyisa asebenzisana nesigebengu. Mina ngiqala ukuzwa umuntu kuthiwa uboshelwe ubugebenga. Abantu ku Twitter ne Facebook bathi shame. Shame kutsotsi. No. You can't say that. Umuntu oboshelwe ubugebenga into enkulu kangaka uthi shame. Bathi shame ngoba uboshwe ngamaketanga. Uyaboshwa umuntu makane ubungozi uyaboshwa. Yakuthi hey unobungozi lo muntu. Nangu Paul uDeputy Minister wamaphoyisa. Amaphoyisa kuthethwa into ezinkulu ngawo. Thina sithi we must not even wait for Madanga Commission to finish. If people must be arrested, they must be arrested now as we proceed going forward. And we must praise Dr. Kagaza and Ekuruleni comrades. What they are doing there is wonders. Abalindanga, la vela nje igama lakho phakumadlanga uDr. kufaka endleleni. That's very good. Is that not action? And siyayazi manje ukuthi Ekuruleni into eziningi azinakalanga ngesikhathi se-ANC lapha. Zinakale ngesikhathi esinye ngelese sikhathi bephatha umzwandile ingathi ingqowa yombona bemkhuphe ekhanseleni kanti ukhutshwa ngamasela. That's when things went wrong in that Ekuruleni. Ngiyamfonela umzwandile ngithi ezwayi uthi ngazwa man Mbax ukuthi lamadoda strong ogqithi. Manje siyazwa ukuthi ababetrain kakhulu. Siyazwa besingazi. Kusho enye indoda ibijulukile lapha izolo uthi ngabizelwe emsebenzini uzoxosha abantu be-ANC. Kodwa ibingumuntu we-ANC naye. Yo! Hayi kodwa macomrade. Ingasi uThixo angasithandazela masiqasha abantu, siqasha abantu abahlakaniphile. Abantu abane capacity. Masike siye kuhamba sihohoza nje. Yazi abanye abantu mangibalalele ngiyazibuza lo muntu wawuthola kanjani umsebenzi. Nina nisibuzi lonto. Nifundile amshone ukuthi lo muntu wafika kanjani la. But ufikile ingwenya iphethe. Sikhaqa amabhandi. Is running the state, is running your life and my life. Lo muntu lo uphethe. Uzibuze nawe icomrade ukuthi wafika kanjani lo muntu lo. People aba right baxoshiwe. Siyenze lento siyenzayo ema branchini sixosha ama comrade right. sifakane nezichomi zethu sifakane ebranchini yabona manje nizo contesta la ngezi late abanye noba ba right asophinde nibakhethe niyobaxosha because kwesinye islate nami ndaphansi unyamalala kwislate ndanyamalala kwislate ndinyamalaliswa ngunomvula lo lapha wandinyamalisa umama action ehlangane noSihle Zikalala bendiqhuba ngenye into bathi izuma ntashe ndanyamalala comrades man ndanyamalala I couldn't believe it when it happened yazi ithema ngiyibuka ngangilele ngesisu ngathi I can't believe uRazmathazu uhambile madoda la kwa ANC uzizele uyanyamalala la duke nje mini nje uyaduka umuntu la yathi phela inkomfa emangawunkwata mbalula is not in that it has var dafika ku January 8 ndigqoke isutu epink angeke ngikhohlwe but ngoba iANC ngumbutho owakhayo ndimlo ndibuyile ndikhona so comrades when I say to you don't kill each other for positions I'm speaking from experience angikhulumi into engenzekalanga kuyimina it happened my own comrades did not elect me but they brought me back bathi sukumbulala umuntu ngoba uzomdinga utsho uBrenda Fassie so contestanani ke ma comrade ngoba nithathe isigqibo but sanukubulalana ningabulali iANC in the process amandla awethu enkosi ndiyabulela thank you
Chonkuntu ayawela mama yape aslovo hani botane no ma pita next one Jambo Oslobo Hani
Reporter. Yeah. This is Ari. Arthur got the credential. Arthur got the credential.
I'm so busy. So what's that just started coming and flow.
I'm a great laptop, but I'm gonna buy charge.
Bagasu fast.
Yeah, what is
Chonkuntu